from a gunshot to the head. Who are you bonded to? That should be fine. When you're done with that, can you... I know Dodsworth's coming up to do it. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm like, when they've been like a broken spine or a headshot or something like that, they usually don't get back up. Oh my god, I have a thrombo called Quagmire. Giggity. Fantastic. Alright, that's just even better. So, I have got like a whole fleet of panthers. Now I've still got like 2 Megasofts. Got down to 1 Rhino. And I have a small fleet of named Thrumbos, which is great. And I still have a shit ton of chickens. Well, I wanted to have a look. Well, I do have to go all the way down to the Panthers section. The ducks are now 90, so I'm guessing they must have hit their cull. There's 10 adults and 50 female adults. The chickens, they're going to hit that eventually. Once all the chickens hit maturity, they'll be fine. The cows have definitely hit their limit. I could increase the cows at this point. I think they'd be okay. Because like they're still going to cull a lot of them. Sheep-wise, I actually culled off a lot of sheep before. Because we had so fucking many of them breed. The cats, I'm fine with having like 10 or so. I don't really get cats getting bonded in this colony. I'm not too sure why that's not the case, but I don't know. Muffaloes, they're still working on getting up to 15. I think I've got a heap that are outside the base at the moment, so it's fine. Panthers, we have a lot. 10's a lot. Dromedaries are working on it. Thrombos, 10's still a lot. 15 yaks are still working on it. The horses, I think the horses are a really low count in general. Megasofts, I have got that limited, but I don't really need to keep that many Megasofts. The other thing I want to look at too is I wanted to have a look at your diet again. I'm pretty sure they eat meat. Meals, processed foods, liquor, kibble. So, okay, they eat meals that have got meat in it. Okay. They just don't eat raw meat. That's fine. I just wanted to check that because I keep saying they eat meat, but I don't think they eat just meat. You know? But yeah, I needed to scroll down. Once I get past the birds and the sheep, there we go. I do need to check on you, but I just want to make sure you guys are getting trained. I could definitely probably do it for a few more people that can do animal stuff, just to have enough hands around the base. Like obviously once we cull off the chicken population, once they reach adulthood, I won't have to worry about that as much because like the eggs will hatch and they'll just like, or they'll get eaten. That's basically the idea. Now you, you just have a lot of cuts. You did get gunshot in like the foot. Yeah. And that one should probably get back up at some point. They've just got a lot of blood loss. They'll be fine. I hope that they eventually like hunt that. Alright. Trana is still down. Blood loss is severe. Mate, you've been patched up. You didn't get like re-hurt in that, did you? What's Nina doing? She is incapacitated. Not fucked up, are you? Like she's got a torso gunshot, but she should be fine. She got shot in the ribcage. One of her legs got destroyed. Well, hello, Miss Candidate for a leg. I don't know if I have one yet. I do have a leg. How about, well, you were passed out. What do you need? A right leg? Yeah, right. Alright, let's get you a right leg. Yeah. I don't know if I've got wound medicine in the base at the moment, but depending on the level of a doctor, I have a few doctors that are really high levels, so I'm not worried that she's gonna like die to it or whatever. I've got a shit ton of bionic arms. I do have another bionic leg. I'm gonna have to start finding some people that have got like either slow moving or something like that. You know, whatever makes them stand out the most for me to like pick up that they're not moving around fast. basically when I do battles and stuff like that, sometimes people take forever to actually make it to the battle. And I want to prevent shit like that. The other thing too is yeah, the door is left open. I was going to say because they're just automatically going to walk through there and I can't get that fixed until it's nighttime. The only thing I could do, there goes my caravan. What's going on? It got detected. That's fine. This one is half a day out. I'm not worried about that. That's still on the way. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. By the time they arrive, we should hopefully be able to get them out of that. Dorsey, why are you sleeping here? Oh, you're in a caravan. That's fine. I was gonna say, I'm like, I have beds for every single colonist. Let's see. What are you doing? You're going to rest. Can I get you to bring some of these in? Because at some point, somebody, I don't know where Trelaw is, but he ain't hauling. Doug's coming up for that one. Doug's also working on that one. Felicia is supposed to be working on that. To be fair, Felicia may have passed out. I'm not entirely sure if she's in the base. There's a Gran. Where is Felicia? There she is. How about you go sleep and I'll get somebody else like Tofu or something. Actually, you're doing the operation. I'm gonna leave you the fuck alone. You're like a 14 medical. They'll do it. Harvesting chopped stump. How about you come up here and haul some cougar? Get that moving around. Sounds like a plan to me. Some of these are reserved by Doug, but this is fine. We've only got like a few more of these to go before they'll all be in base. And who was the other one? I guess Doug's fine to work on it. There's somebody else I've had working on that this whole time. I still want to keep an eye on Nina because she, like most operations and stuff like that, there's always a chance to die. Like Manatee, can I just grab you and get you to just clean the hospital before this operation happens, because then that will enhance the chance of like no infections and no failure and all that shit, you know, in how it is. We'll have to get some of these to actually be facing hospital beds at some point. Like I've got them facing 2. Should just make like a dozen of them. It's going to use up so much electricity over time, but it's fine. I might as well work on Nina while she's unconscious, because she's currently incapacitated. So the way I see it is she's not getting up at the moment anyway. And when she does get up, she's going to be walking slower because leg destroyed. So I replace that now. She'll fix her up. Where is Tofu gone? Because he's doing the operation. I can't imagine he's down here getting medicine. Might be. Mate, where did you... There he is. Ah, he's already ready to go. I must have just missed him as I scrolled. Alright. He should be fine. As far as Tofu goes, he's like a good doctor. At least on this playthrough, he's been pretty good. Nina's been the shit one this time, honestly. Nina isn't usually a shit. It's usually Tofu. So it's kind of ironic that Tofu's working on her. You know? From my perspective, it's very hilarious and very amusing. Somebody's also starving, but I think it's somebody that's probably wandering. I'll check on them in a moment. Somebody's got exhaustion, and I bet that somebody is hauling cougar bodies to the fridge. Mind you, I'm glad that I've got so many people out there like hauling anyway, because they would have just been left there. There's a small chance that some of the panthers would have come up and nibbled, but it may not have necessarily moved. Looks like it should be fine. There we go. So yeah, now her leg is fixed up. I was quite successful. Who is starving? Could also be somebody that's working on Doug. Yeah, alright. So how many more have you got? He's got like 4 more cougars to work on. I'll just wait until he gets into the fridge and then I'll work on that. Kina is going off to rest anyway, so she's fine. Kina's the only one that's exhausted. Doug's the only one that's starving. So, yeah, hold on. Why the fuck are you going the longest possible way, mate? What the fuck is wrong? You know what, Doug? If this is why yours are taking this long, like, holy shit, mate. Yeah, no, he literally just changed course then. He was going for this further ass door, right? To then zigzag back down. He literally could walk in any one of these and go through. Fucking Doug. We're not going to talk about Doug's performance today. We're just going to assume that he's going through something right now. That's what I'm going to go with. Because holy shit. Yeah. As long as we can still reach the steel. Wait, is there more than one? No, there's only one spot. That's fine. Okay, well, Doug should go and get himself food after he... Yeah, he's going to get food. He's going to get himself a vegetarian meal. And Tofu's got inspired creativity. He's literally just stargazing. I love that. Actually, I still got spare beds. Mind you, I have got some people out of the base at the moment. But yeah, it looks like I've got a few spares. That's good. Everybody has a bed. Then it also means like breakups and shit like that equals people also having beds still. Great. Now, the other thing too is we started putting some rice and shit in here, which is great. Obviously, the chickens and ducks and shit are coming in here and laying eggs. That's not great, but I think these are fertile. Yeah, so they're not going to get moved by the, what do you call it? They're not going to get moved by the panthers. It doesn't say it's ruined by temperature. It's 21 degrees in here. I'm guessing because the door is always open. -9. Alright. Is this all fresh, unrefrigerated? Let's crank that down a little bit more. I know that they're constantly opening these doors, but we need this to like actually get worked on. The only other thing too is I need to make sure that this storage specifically says that it doesn't allow animal stuff. It should be animal products. Yeah, it doesn't allow animal stuff in here, so this is fine. The panthers should move the eggs outside of here like this, but they're not going to have somewhere really specific to put them. The only other thing I can do is I could put a egg box. Like, I'm not guaranteeing that my people will use it, but it does give them where the fuck is my egg box? It gives them somewhere that they can move shit to. I'm not making it out of any of those materials. We can wait until we've got wood. So, Doug is having a tantrum because he's malnourished. That's not going to save your malnourishment, mate. And you are having a tantrum because you're tired. Again, that's just prolonging how long it's going to take you to get to bed, but that's okay. I just saw like this whole fleet of like the birds and stuff doing this again. Fine. Now, the only other thing I need to check is a medical emergency and why. You're in here. Are you infected again? The infection in your torso is extreme. Mate, you're probably gonna die. If you die, I mean, I'd like to jettison him, but realistically I shouldn't. If he could get to there before then, we could probably like tend to him slightly. I don't know. They'll get tended to in the caravan and stuff too. This one's almost there, and this other group hasn't gone out yet. I want the full group to be going out. Where are the caravan horses? Hold up. They're probably in here. They're either in here or my people are at like the edge of the thing, and I don't think they're at the edge of the thing. I don't see them in here. There's a chance that the horse doesn't have a backpack. That's fine. But I don't believe that they ended up roping them up to anything. I don't see any roped up animals. So, who was in the caravan? one that hasn't gone yet. Pretty sure Snail was. Hold on, let's have a look for a Snail. I'm pretty sure she's not over this side. I'm pretty sure she's over the other side. I don't see her here. Let's get a spot. I'm pretty fucking certain Snails was one of them. So she could be in one of the other caravans that's already gone out. I may be thinking of that. I also found somebody was asleep up here earlier. That was in the group. I didn't take Barb, that's right. I should have taken Barb. Barb is such a fucking easy name to remember. I assumed that it could be somebody that's having a mental break, but I doubt it. I don't think it's one of the people having a mental break. So, okay. Who's in a major break? Snake and stuff are, but they don't, I don't think they'd be part of the thing. Mind you, there is 9 people in the caravan that's supposed to be going out. I just wish I knew where the fuck they roped up horses. Like, I don't see any horses up and around the map that aren't in here, so somebody in here has got to be a caravan horse. I guess let's start looking around. There's 3 horses in here. Not part of the caravan. None of those horses are part of the caravan. Obviously there's like a little foal and shit, but bastards. Alright, so they have successfully managed to hide who the fuck is going in the caravan. Pretty sure the caravan is still happening. But I'm fucking unsure, eh? Like, I don't see any animals like hitched up. I don't know if I like cancelled it. I know I cleared some priorities of some people, but I don't think I did that. Never know. Oh, purple hair. Andre? Hold on. That, yeah. I couldn't quite see for a second there. Everything's been really bright today. Thank you for that. I always like when people like redeem stuff for my avatar and stuff. Like, sometimes nothing happens for ages, and then something happens, and then like I get all sorts of combos. It's great. Yeah. Honestly, like the oh, there's a person in a caravan. I honestly like the combination of like the purple hair and like black dress and stuff like that. It is mentally broken. That's what the problem is. Who is the mentally broken? Yeah, there's a few combinations I quite like with my avatar and stuff. Like I saw from like your YouTube and stuff that like your avatar has existed for obviously like a couple of years and stuff. I see you like toggle like different well, not so much like the outfits, but like golden eye on and stuff whenever you're like focused and stuff. I always find that like really interesting. Mostly kind of funny because like I see you toggle it and I'm like, oh, he's focused, he's locked in. And then like, yeah, I don't know. I don't tend to mess with my avatar. I'm like, I wait for people to like play with it or not kind of thing. But there are some days where I'm like really impatient with the fact that nothing happens for a while. And so I'm just like, I kind of want to. There's some days where I'll just lock it to pink hair, which isn't compatible with the different outfits and hair colors and stuff. So yeah, that's when nobody else gets a choice and stuff. I'm glad somebody catches on to that. I've noticed it. Like, you know, at first I kind of thought that, you know, blink and I miss it. I thought somebody had redeemed something. Like, you change outfits and stuff, and I don't think, like, I'm usually editing and stuff. Like, if I'm watching you stream, like, sometimes, like, yesterday, I was able to, like, lay in bed and shit. So, like, that's a different case where I can actually, like, genuinely pay attention the whole time. But a lot of the time, I'm just listening and I'm busy doing, like, editing and stuff. So I'm looking back and forth, and I'm not 100% fixated on the stream. So sometimes like your outfit changes and I don't know if somebody's redeemed it, and I'm like, I want to redeem something else when you've done it, and I'm like, I gotta wait now. But I'm like, it's fine, you know. Welcome in, Solus. What are you up to today? Just talking about avatars and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I always just like, I don't know. I like the fact that your avatar's got like stars and shit on it as well. Because obviously, like, I like stars. So like your casual outfit and stuff is like great because it's just like there's a big old star on your shirt and stuff. There's another one you've got as well. I can't remember off the top of my head what it's called, but you have got another outfit that also has a star shirt. It's kind of like hidden a little bit. And yeah, I noticed that just the other day. I was like paying attention to the outfits and stuff, and I can't remember which one it was. Are you guys down here to leave yet, or what? Yes? I accidentally set fucking Keelon to be going out for this, but yeah. Alright. Yeah, basically once this like third caravan leaves, I will make them join up with this one, and then they can try to take keys as a group. Like, they're gonna arrive up here, one tile above it. So hopefully they'll all convene together, and then I can move in and try to take keys. And this guy, that caravan's gonna literally land on the mining group that should be finished. They should have like, yeah, a shit ton of wood. I need so much of this back at base. 2,700, that's gonna go in the blink of an eye, but we need it. So yeah, it'd be great if we could get some more like doors and shit repaired, you know? It'd be great. Yeah, I'm trying to kick my like other caravan the fuck out at the moment. I also have another caravan's coming home at the moment from like a bit further away. I've been out like trading and stuff. He's all the way down here, but they'll make it home soon. Yeah. Yeah, the other thing too with my avatar as well, Andre, is the funniest thing is like if it doesn't get like, if people don't play with the redeems and stuff much, Atlantis usually like swoops in and just like chooses something. And I'm starting to notice a particular trend where she like regularly picks white dress. And I'm like, I've noticed the favorite. Because like everybody chooses different things. Like Kanye normally picks like green or minty for RimWorld. I always get minty on RimWorld and stuff. Like Grim likes grey and all sorts of stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of hoping some of this stuff also regrows soon, because I'm trying to get like 2 or 3 batches of just pure rice so that then I can have a shit ton of food, because we did do a lot of trading with food previously. We did a lot of trading for like steel and all sorts of stuff, you know. So once I get like a shit ton of rice out of this, I'll change it back to a few different things, and that way we can have like some food for the animals and whatever. I am stockpiling a little bit in here, so it is working. They are staying the hell away from here. Start spotting the trends of individual viewers. Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, I do notice, like, it's one of those things I generally do pay pretty good attention to, like, just the weirdest facts about people. Like, I'll often notice or remember stuff, like, not generally trying to or something, but it's just like I'll notice sort of thing. And yeah, those are ones I notice. I know a lot of people, whenever I do RimWorld, I tend to have the green outfit and stuff, and like obviously Keelon drops Hitty Venus like all the time, the alternate avatar and stuff, so because cats obviously, and that's fine. And the thing is, when I get Kitty Venus, a lot of people don't redeem like alternate stuff on her. And I don't know if people maybe don't know that you can, or I don't know what. Because like occasionally I've got different outfits and shit and different hair and stuff on her. It's one of those things, like sometimes I think it's obvious, but then I've got to remember that like people literally aren't me. They're not the one that's like made the thing. They're not the one that's like constantly thinking of or working with the thing. So yeah, I gotta remember sometimes people just don't know this stuff. You need an arm and a lung technically and a leg. If you weren't going on this caravan, you might be really good candidate. Like, I don't have any spare organs at the moment, but I do have limbs, so that would be great. But you're pretty pissed off about what? Being in a caravan? Probably. Component detected. Please tell me that's in base. Question lost. No, it's outside. I mean, if they've got the space, I don't want to keep them out there much longer. They've got food. That one's got 7 days, and the group that's in there, I don't know how much they've got. But they should be able to go out to this. I'm still not touching that gold. I don't fucking trust it. Reject a proposal. Who? Esme to Lagranda. I haven't checked on Lagranda for a while. Esme's not going to be happy about this. That's fine, but you... I thought you were in a relationship. Yeah. Wait. You're in a relationship with Esme. And Jeremy. Oh, Jeremy's dead. Okay, that's fine. I was going to say, I'm like, I didn't think you could have multiple lovers at the same time in RimWorld by default. I literally remember fucking Jay Lee having a conversation about that with you, Andre, I'm pretty sure. With it being like, you'd think that would be a default, that you could have like multiple relationships and stuff like that at the same time. But, yeah. Yeah, have some of my water. My water's still nice and cold at the moment. I was going to say it's still nice and wet, but I'm like, I bloody better hope it is. God, it's like the animals wanting internet earlier. I don't know where my brain is tonight, but it's doing some interesting facts. I'll tell you that much. Ideology handles it, does it? Is that part of ideology? Because I remember there being like stuff with that. I just thought you guys had said it was a mod. Because like in most cases for RimWorld, everything's a mod. So, or generally I assume so, because as you guys know, I'm core game, no DLCs, and I've only got 6 mods. So I haven't really dabbled. Are you okay, bro? Permanent gunshot injury to the head. Okay. You have got a gun though. You're not going to be a great fighter, I'm going to say that right now. But it's fine. She mostly does cooking. She doesn't normally need to move fast, so this is fine. So, yeah, it should be okay. We've still got 2 components and 1 advanced component, so we're working on it. You guys made any more statues? I guess not really. They've made a shit ton of clothes today, though. Mostly clothes. I'm not seeing... And they made a couple of pillars. I'm not seeing much else in here. Yeah. That's fine. I don't mind that they've made clothes as a priority, because we literally just picked up a whole shit ton of clothes and took it to sell. So I'm cool with that. How are we going for the legs? Production. We got 2. And I did install 1 into Nina. So they've made 3 legs, which is great. Like I said, we're going to go through so much steel and so much components just to make all the limbs that I'm going to need to be able to patch up everybody. Because for anybody that doesn't know, this is our 3rd location. We've had to move twice. And our last location, we had to just evacuate emergency, like literally just leave everything behind and go. Because the tile got corrupted when core game updated. And yeah, because of that, everybody that's moved in here has had like a really, really rough couple of years. And there's a lot of people that need tending to. A lot of people, like, I could probably pick on just about anybody, and they'd probably need something. Like, not you. Probably Grim, but definitely Jet. Like, you need a lung. Like, there's people that need organs, there's people that need limbs and stuff like that. The organs are going to be the hard one for me to get, because I don't do organ harvesting. I have to purchase those. So that's going to take a long time. I'll patch up, like, priority people first, and then we'll work our way back from there. The rest of it, though, the limbs and eyes and all that shit, I can fix up, but I need components and stuff. And some people in here need 3 bionics each. So, you know, in some cases, I guess we can have up to 6 that I could need on any one person. Actually, 7. No, 8. It's 8 bionics is the absolute maximum I can need on one person